You guys would not believe the amount of trouble I've had to go through. I had a blue screen like last night while I was getting some resources and things like that, and it basically corrupted my world, but only while in single player. What I've done is I've just moved everything from my single player, like the folder, into a server kind of folder, and so now I'm running single player and a server just off my computer, which it kind of does anyway. I don't know, it's a little confusing. Um, but anyway, so as you can see, I've moved a few things. I said that I was going to. Essentially, I just was going to run out of room, and I just can't have that. And I've added something over here, which is a trash can. Brilliant. In there is a terminus module with, well, basically it just says that if my cobblestone, dirt, gravel, sand, and oak saplings don't have anywhere else to go, they go in here, which when they're put into a trash can, they just disappear forever. So boop, oh, there goes half a stack of cobblestone. So that's kind of interesting. I've turned off the tree farm for now, just because, I've already got 64 stacks of 64 wood there. And I mean, I've almost run out of space already for charcoal. So you can only have 128 stacks of charcoal in one of these things. So, not ideal, but I mean, hey, what are you going to do? So, that's that part there. Now, I was planning on doing something that would... Oh yeah, and I've moved my oreberry bushes from that annoying little area down into here, and it seems to still grow pretty well. So, yeah. This is something that happened as well. Like, I started getting these things in here, which I don't know if they're just somehow creeping in through the roof, like, up there somewhere, above where I've built this base, but I don't know. And that. Like, it all seemed to happen after I had that big crash, so still trying to figure that out. Anyway, if we go over here, let's see. Today we're going to be working on transporting power to our base, because as you can see, ignoring that, I was just trying to make everything start sorting itself. I still have, very little resources. Not a whole lot is going on in there. I've got quite a bit of silver and tin and lead and copper, etc., but no gold. I think I need quite a bit of gold. Like, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again, so 16 blocks of gold I'm going to need. But that's for later on. And I have got 2 shiny metal ingots. I'm probably going to want more than that, but that's for something else. Anyway, so today I've been looking at tesseracts. Now, they're a little bit different from the tesseracts that we used to have. Apparently they'll just transfer everything, which I think is brilliant. But they do take a little bit to make. So you need resin and ender, which requires ender pearls. It takes 4 ender pearls per bucket of resin and ender, so 1,000 millibuckets. So we need at least 4 ender pearls plus an enderium ingot, which I believe requires another 4. So that's 8 already that we need to make the tesseract. And then we need to do it again on top of that. So we're going to need 16 ender pearls, which obviously I don't have at the moment, but we will get there. I'll have to just go hunting or something. But to get to that point, we're going to need a few things. One of them is a fluid transposer. So here we go, fluid transposer, like so. So we're going to need 2 copper, 2 reception coils. Oh wait. Actually, what we can do, let's sort by mod, and we want to go to thermal expansion, shift left click, which is something that someone else taught me. And up here, let's see, where is it? Fluid transposer and magma crucible. So I'm going to need 2 of those, which both require copper and redstone reception coils. So let's do that. See, crafting, redstone reception coils, 2 of those, 2 of the machine blocks. Magma crucible requires 2 nether bricks. A leadstone energy cell frame. Well, that's not too hard to make. Let me just you know what, I'm just going to make all this stuff. You can obviously see how they're made, so I'm not really too worried about that part. Alrighty, so I think a very good place for them will be right here, right with our other machines. We can make them not connect to these guys by just telling it, no, you're not allowed to output. Hardened energy conduit is not allowed to connect to these guys, so that's pretty safe. And we're not going to, let's see, what should go first? Magma Crucible. And these things will never connect up anyway, because that's just the wrong type of material, so... Right, that will automatically output to the right. That's starting to get power, that's nice. Maximum power 400 red flux per tick. I mean, once it really gets going, it's going to be fine, but yeah, that's making me want to switch over to the other one. Damn. We'll see. Anyway, if I need to move things around, it's not going to be a huge deal, but that one's 40 red flux per tick, so that's, you know, not a huge deal, but this guy here, if I break him, it's just going to lose all the power. Okay, doesn't matter. So we'll go over here, like so, and we'll get out a few of these guys. And I'm pretty much just going to show you how to make this stuff. So, Ender Pearl, you go in there like so. He'll slowly start to get that stuff over there. Maximum power 400 rev. I mean, that's more power than my entire system can make. Like, that's how good this thing is. That's how fast it is. But, oh well. So, that should be 250. Yeah, so I mean, it might be a little bit slower, but it's still going to produce the same amount. I'm not in any kind of hurry. So, that's fine. We'll go back over here. We'll get a little bit more iron. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Good. And we'll make a bucket, just because I can't be bothered getting one out. I probably have one in the system somewhere. So as soon as that last one is done, that's going to go into this bucket. And then with our... No, not the resonant energy cell. We want the tesseract. Where'd that go? There it is. So resonant ender is easy enough to create, but we're going to want the tesseract frame, which requires 4 enderium ingots, 1 diamond, hardened glass, not a big deal. But to get the enderium ingot, we need enderium blend, which requires pulverized shiny metal to get 4 of them. So it looks like I've got just enough for what I need to do here. Let's see, where is it? 2 shiny ingots, so that's good. And then I don't want this to accept anything on that side for now, because I just want to pulverize this stuff. 1 and 2. So there we go, and then he can start accepting on that side again. So I've got 2 of the enderium, well, the shiny ingots. Where are you? Tesseract, frame, enderium blend. So I need a lot of tin dust, so, well, 6 really. I need 6 of them. So where is 6 tin dust? Well, it's tin. Yeah, I really shouldn't have made that go back to how it was. Cool. So there is our 6 tin. That can start smelting up now. No, not smelting, pulverizing. The only thing I've really noticed that's a big change by using a server is that sometimes the sounds are a little bit slower. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it fixed itself. So there we go. Pulverized tin, that's good. That's all working fine. There's our ender bucket. Or bouquet. Well, not really bouquet, I'm sorry. So that lot, 1, 2, 3, and then we get enderium blends. I'm going to need to make another 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will have enough for all the enderium blend that we'll need, but I'm not going to have enough ender pearls in order to create the entire thing. So I'll probably do it in 2 goes. It's not going to be a huge problem. So that lot can go into there. See, it's a bit quicker now that we've got more power, but it starts going down to a point where it can manage it. But I mean, if it's at full power and I only need to do a little bit, then I mean, it's completely fine, surely. Actually, I could probably swap these 2 around so that that thing is sitting on top of the other one? I'll figure it out later, but that's cool. So there is one more of those. We'll grab that, put that into the bucket. Bucket comes over here, get another set of Enderium blend. And then in order to make the ingots, we are going to need pyrotheum dust, which requires pulverized coal, sulfur, and blaze powder and redstone. So not a huge problem. Let's just grab out some coal. There you are there. And I'm just going to kind of get a smattering of everything. Blaze rods. Where are the blaze rods? There they are. And I don't need that many of you. And what was the other thing? Uses. No, wrong one. Uses. Left click. Sulfur. Okay, do I have sulfur? I should do. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. So we'll grab out a bunch of that too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. And then if I pulverize these guys, I believe I get a lot more. Yeah, 4 instead of 3. Yeah. Oh, and you get sulfur out of that as well, so that's cool. So I could have had enough anyway. Oh wait. It's different types of sulfur. Doesn't matter. And coal. So coal can go into there. How much do I get of you? Just 1. Not a huge problem. So if I go into here now, uses, left click, shift left click, 2 pyrotheum dust, which is fantastic. And then the uses for pyrotheum is just putting it straight into an induction smelter, which we already have. So that goes there, this goes here, and off that goes. So we're going to get our nice lovely Enderium ingots. Very happy with that. That's going to be good. Let's see. Yeah, so 2 ender pearls, so I need 6 more. Is that right? No, 4 more. No. That's not right at all. Anyway, I'm going to need the rest of the stack there, so either way. Hang on, oh, never mind. I was like, where is that going? But it goes straight into the chest, which in turn gets put into here if it doesn't know where to put it. So that's good. I'm going to go get some more of... Oh, wait, no, we might make the frame. Yeah, that's a good idea. So lead and obsidian dust. So... Actually, can I... Hang on. Tesseract, frame, hardened glass. So any kind of lead or lead dust. But I'm still going to need obsidian dust, so stone, let's take out a bunch of you. And then lead, going to need a bunch of you too. And then we pulverize that stuff there. We've got a nice lovely pulverized coal. I mean, I'm probably like just grabbed out a whole bunch of stuff more than I really needed, but not a huge problem. Oh good, so you get a whole bunch of that stuff. I'm happy with that. I'll wait for the rest of it and then I'll just pop all of it into the induction smelter. That's good. And induction, lead and obsidian, make our nice lovely glass. And at that point we can make the frame. You may have noticed that I've actually switched to apples instead of using all that bread. That's because of this. I've got stacks and stacks of the stuff where I've only got, 48 bread left. Replanting crops is fantastic, but not so much if it doesn't actually finish with everything. So pulverized coal, lead, all of this stuff can actually go back now. So where is it? Tesseract frame, which still requires a diamond for hardened glass. The problem with having this guy up here is that it's not actually linked to the rest of the system, it's just resort. And that only made 4 hardened glass, so I'm going to need to make another set. Not a huge problem. Uses... no, hang on. Where are we? Tesseract frame, so 4 of you, plus 1 diamond. So I'm going to need 2 diamonds in total. Ooh. 2 diamonds in total. 1, 2, and I can make our first frame, which I find to be fantastic. There we go. So as it stands right now, I can't even make one Tesseract because I've only got 2 of these guys and I need 4 in order to fill up one of them. So I'm going to make another Tesseract frame. I'm going to go get some more ender pearls and I'll see you in a second. Alrighty. I found that one of the best places to get them to spawn is in these deserts over here. And because they're right there and there's 3 of them, I'm going to get this slot as well. Yeah. Although they didn't appear in one of the other deserts that I was doing, so I don't know if it's just like a coincidence or whether or not I've just like finally got the spawning gods to like me, I don't know. Doesn't work 100%, but when it does, I usually get at least 2, which I'm quite happy with, so I can deal with that. Although doing it this way, like I run through, okay, so I only got 1 that time. Almost a full stack though. Yeah, I'll get him to come towards me. That's like one of the cool things about attacking Endermen. You can like just channel them directly to you. So long as you remember to eat. So there we go. So I've got just over a stack. See, he gave me 4. So, brilliant. Right, so I'll meet you back there. Okay. So we're back here. I've got some of the stuff ready. Hardened glass, Enderium, Tesseract frame. So I want another one of those. So recipe requires another diamond. Did I grab the diamond? No, I got sorted. Okay, so 1 diamond. Any second now. There it is. Cool, so 1 diamond, and that should be everything, is it? Yes, okay. So recipe for one of those, shift left click, grab, cool, we've got 2 of them. And then what we do is we, it's 4 of these guys per. So that should work just fine. That's draining pretty quickly, but I'm not I'm not worried. Then I can start putting that in there. As soon as that gets to 1,000, then it will start filling up. Now it will take a little while just because there's obviously a lot more to fill up, I don't know. And look, that's almost done and it barely started going down. Brilliant. Exactly what we want, so that is 2 Tesseracts. Then we will take them downstairs here, and you can see that I've taken all of them away, all of them. Essentially they're just all sitting out by the other thing. They were like lined up so that each of them would kind of start using 100, well, it would go in a line so they'd start filling up each other, and then in total we would only end up using like 100 red flux per tick or something, or 137. It was something like really exact. I like had to try and measure it out. But there we go. So there's the Tesseract frame. On top of that, we're going to need some bronze ingot and silver ingot. Keep forgetting about bronze. Thermal expansion is the way to go. Recipe. Can I get the thermal expansion version? Copper ingot and tin ingot will work just fine. So 3 copper per 1 tin. And I need 4 of them. So 3, 6, 9, 12. Copper 12 and 10. So for that one we just want 4. And it turns out like my math is really horrible or something, and then I've done it wrong again. Okay, so there it is. Take out the lead, put in tin and copper. That can get put back along with the ender pearls. I'm pretty sure everything else can just get like put right back. Okay, so I didn't have another bucket in the system. That's fine. Oops. Oh, it's already run off. So there we go. Tinker's alloy ingots. And I forgot that, yeah, that actually ends up making a hell of a lot more than I really need. Oopsies. On top of that, we just need some silver. So we'll grab out some silver. Where is it? Silver. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8 of each will do. So there it is. Tesseract. right there. Shift, left click, 1, 2. Yeah, baby. Ah, yeah. And it only took me 20 minutes. Woo! So if I take that stuff back out and I can put that back into that chest for resorting. I mean, technically I could just put it into here as well. Not a huge deal. But we'll set up one of these. So, where would be the best place for it? Because I don't really want it right there. I'd rather have it after. Because that one needs to stay there. So what I might do is just put one up here, and then on that one's face, just say output, and that's fine. And here you can be on frequency 1 because we are the best. Cool. And configuration. I don't want it to send items. I don't want it to send fluids. I only want it to, well, let's see what would be best. Send, receive. I mean, it's only ever going to send, so we'll just turn it on to send. Enabled all the time. Owner is me. Yeah, that'll do. Cool. So that's number 1 done. And then we are going to have to fly out there again. And through the magic of editing, boom, here we are. So there's the 3 of them right there. Are you kidding? Seriously? That makes me angry. I think it must have like swapped over when we changed the world that we were in. I'm not entirely certain. Did I get 3 of them? Yeah, I did. Okay. And what I'll probably do is just put this guy back here. He outputs to the left and input from the right. And he should actually start getting power. Input is 400. Actually, what? 127. So that's what I had it as. 1, 2, 7. For whatever reason. And then over here, frequency 1. Very happy. And yes, send, receive, and block the others. So receive only. That should start getting more power. This should start getting more power. I'm not entirely certain what it's going to try and do. I really hope it doesn't try mining that stuff out again. Alright, 1 second. Oh man, so I just had another crash. That's cool. The only thing that I lost was 2 of the hardened energy cells. So not too big of a deal. Not entirely sure what's going on. I'm like looking for all these output logs. It's like producing 42 megabyte text files, which is huge. So I really, really hope that that's going to stop. Like, I am just not happy with that at all. But either way, so we've got this thing working again. Ignore the cactus and that lot. I'll find homes for those. But I need to just go back out there and sort out the quarry. Right, so what I'm going to do is just... Yeah, obviously this thing is just not doing anything at all. So I'm going to chop this down. Like so. Are you kidding me? Oh. Can you stop what you're doing? So the blocks are updating, so why didn't that move? 1 second. Oh, there we go. So relogging seemed to fix that. I don't understand a lot of what's going on. I really, really hope this world hasn't like corrupted already, because that would just make me so angry. Like when you end up putting so much effort into worlds like these, you really, really don't want them ruined like that. Like that's just not cool. Not cool at all. But oh well, so let's just break this down. Yeah, there we go. So that was fine. Placed. And I'll grab the other 2 in a second. I always seem to lose one of these somehow. I made another one while I was in the base, but somehow I lost it. Anyway, so that is good. We can place this guy back down again. He's only allowed to... Oh, I had it run the wrong way again. Maximum is correct, and then 127 for the other one. How do I do that? 1, 2, 7. There we go. So that'll start putting all that stuff back again. These start to decay if the quarry is like dismembered, I guess. Maybe I'll put it at 130 for now. Either way, so this should be working at maximum capacity-ish. I tried measuring it so that, you know, it wasn't going to end up spending too much power than it can actually use. So I think the ratio is actually supposed to be like 10 to 1, so I'm not entirely certain. But I mean, if you end up seeing like the Minecraft jewels being, well, you're getting like more of them than what it's actually using, then, you know, something's obviously going on there. So there we go, that's happening. What happens if I put that at full? Yeah. I mean, that's basically like filled up already. But you can use 100 and... No, you can use 15,000 Minecraft jewels per tick. Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure. So if I put it down to like 200, does that keep... Kind of. I don't know. Anyway, so that's all working again. We've got our nice lovely Tesseract transferring energy over here. That's getting more energy than it's actually using, so that is fantastic. That's exactly what we want. That guy will start working all over again. Hopefully I don't have that big issue again where I've got to try and keep swapping my world between a server and single player, because that's just going to be a real pain. Like at the moment it's in single player mode, so I mean I'm happy enough with that. Away this guy goes. So good. So we've got all that stuff sorted again. Let's just go back to the base. Okay, right. I think we're good. Essentially something was going on with a whole bunch of entities. Like I was getting log files that were, you know, gaining a megabyte every few seconds, like a text log file, a megabyte every few seconds. Ridiculous. Hopefully that solves my issue. What I did, and hopefully it hasn't broken anything else, I had to open up MC Edit, which doesn't seem to have damaged anything, which I'm quite pleased about. Item syncs are still working, because all I told it was to, you know, delete all the entities in the area, which means that I've probably lost my cow and pig and sheep. But I'm finding it a little bit hard to be too upset about that, considering, you know, okay, so maybe I did lose that lot, but at least my world is not, you know, lost or broken forever. So, hopefully, because I've had to swap things around now, so I don't know if I'm actually... Oh, I am. That's good. So I wasn't sure if I was, like, if my quarry was still going to end up working or not. It appears like it has, which I am very, very happy about. So things are automatically going right through the processing. Very sorry for this. I keep burping. I just had lunch. Things are automatically going through here, which I am quite pleased about. Chimerite, copper, stuff, things, iron. Good. So things will start getting processed automatically. Hopefully that's going to be all that we need. I may end up having to make a few more quarries just to, you know, help speed things along. But I mean, for now, I think I might just have a break from recording, simply because, you know, that scare with losing my entire world. Yeah, I'll do Ask Magic here eventually. Like, I also ended up losing all my morphs as well, so I've only got stuff that I've killed recently, which is like 3 different types of Enderman. Had to kill a chicken first, so obviously we will say goodbye from Harold. But yeah, oh man. And obviously, I'm going to have to create some more of these hardened energy cells, or perhaps, since we've finally got, the stuff for it, we may end up switching over to the. Let's see if I can just find it quickly. Thermal expansion, shift, left click, brilliant. Or is it redstone energy cells or resonant energy cells, which requires redstone energy cells? So that's inderium ingots. Not ideal, but I mean, I'm not really hugely worried. Redstone energy cell requires electrum, lead, conductance coils, which is not a huge deal. Where'd it go? And then the redstone energy cell just requires 4 millibuckets worth of redstone per, and then more diamonds. So I mean, until I get more diamonds, I probably won't upgrade to that stuff yet. I'm pretty happy with using this lot of hardened energy cells. I mean, when I look at it like this, this stuff gets powered quite nicely. It's never going to end up using more than that. At this time, I don't think I'm making more than 400 red flux per tick, so not a huge deal. Next episode, what I'd like to do is just have enough gold on hand in order to create some cool stuff, but anyway, I'm terrible at ending episodes, so I hope that you guys are all having a good day. Your Lord and Savior Harold, greets you and wishes you well. I don't think I actually showed Harold within like the last 2 episodes, so don't worry, Harold is still kicking and running around. Of course, I am no longer real. I am just, a thought bubble in his face hole. So, if he wishes, he can see me. Oopsies. But yeah, so I hope that you guys are all having a fantastic day. I'm going to have to get my fire bat back because I'm finding it quite difficult to travel in the nether without it. Bah! Words! Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day, and I will see you guys later. Bye!